still smell him. Mark Nash. Michael Gross. Michael Gross, the boss. My nigga. My brother. Let's get this shit done, Mike. We all love sports, right? Mike Gross, the boss. This is Mike on sports. He smoke competition, same time smoke a port. When it comes to debating, he's one of the greatest. Put him on the A-list over Kellerman and Bayless. If you missed the show, couldn't make it, just log on and click the playlist. That boy always working, not to be played with. Hit subscribe and the bell for the latest. Mike Gross, the boss. Mike on sports. Right there from first bell, tip up and coin toss. Mike Gross, the boss. Mike on sports. He call it how he see it. Either you won or you lost. Big games, big fights, rolling dubs up. You like the content, hater? Click the thumbs up. Cashapp, super chat, go all in. But do your research first before you call in.
Been waiting on. And yes, I am back. I am back. I am back. I am back. Yo, 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 yo. What up, 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 people? Welcome back to another edition of Michael on Sports. I'm your host. I go by the name of Mike Gross, man. Big ups to that 501 and that 317. Y'all know how I get down, baby. I'm back, she back, he back, you back, and we back. And we in the building, man. How y'all doing today, man? Smash that thumbs up button on your way in, man. We got a nice little show cooking for y'all today, man. Nice little show cooking for y'all. Now, I've been hearing a lot of reports. I've been seeing a lot of videos. I've been hearing a lot of people talk about that Spence and Thurman is kind of set for May 27th, but I have not found an official report about that. So I was hoping one of my listeners maybe had some insight information on the May 27th fight day. Because I've seen it from two dudes that I know have a good insider information when it comes to boxing. I've seen it on Ness show, and I also seen it on Blue Blood show. I was reaching out to my insider to see if that May 27th fight date was an actual factual or is just something that was pulled out of thin air. And right now, I haven't got any kind of response that tells me that May 27th is the actual fight day. But I want to kind of get away from the fight itself. I want to get to the division. What are we doing at 147 if we're allowing Errol Spence to go up to 154, not defend his belts, and fight Keith Thurman? Should the IBF, WBA, and WBC, I don't want to say mandate because he's already been mandated to fight Keith Thurman. Should they strip Errol Spence Jr.? Should they strip Errol Spence Jr.? He hasn't had a mandatory defense in I don't know how long. I don't know when the last time he defended the IBF mandatory. I don't know when the last time he defended the WBC mandatory. Was it against Danny Garcia? Was it against Danny Garcia? Or was that a vacant belt that he fought Danny Garcia for? I can't remember. I don't remember. No, he took that belt from Sean Porter. That's right. So I guess Danny Garcia, was Danny Garcia mandatory? All I'm asking is why are the sanctioning bodies allowing Errol Spence Jr. to hold up the division? Why is Errol Spence Jr. being allowed to hold up the division and not fight these mandatory? You guys stand on this. Nigga, Stanionis been in fucking mandatory, I don't know how long. Stanionis beat Butiev, got the interim, but he gotta fight Virgil Ortiz for the mandatory. Make that make sense. That's one. Now Boots got an interim belt, but he's not been in the mandatory yet. WBC, they don't know what's going on. That's the literal words from Mauricio Suleiman out of the WBC. He was doing an interview and he was asked, why is Errol Spence and Keith Thurman fighting at 154 instead of 147? His exact words is, I don't know. That's what the chairman, the spokesman, whatever you want to call them for the WBC said, I don't know. Mike, you know a few years ago, EJ couldn't get a fight. He couldn't get a good fight because he was driving drunk. He couldn't get a good fight because he was driving drunk. He was injured. I'm sick of all the excuses. I'm sick of all the goddamn scenarios that we want to make up for Errol Spence Jr. not being able to fight. The reason he couldn't fight a few years ago because he was goddamn injured from a car wreck. Even after he fights Keith and Terrence, he'll be back in that position of no good fights. He's not going back down to 147. It's a wrap. He's not going back down to 147. Tony Harrison said it best. Tony Harrison said it best. Tony Harrison said it best. He ain't made the weight in I don't know how long. What makes you think that fighting at 154, Errol Spence is going to come back down? That's the whole train of thought. That's my whole train of thought of saying why he should drop those belts. That's my train of thought about why he should drop those belts. I don't think that Errol Spence Jr. will ever fight at 147 again.
Talk about Tszyu and Spence will fare out at 54.
I think that's an amazing fight, man. I think both of those. I truly commend those guys for making fights like that, man. I think 2023 is probably going to be one of the greatest years for boxing. Period. I think you're getting the best fights happening. You're getting the best fighters fighting the best fighters, and that's what the sport needs, man. And I think Keith Thurman been chasing Earl like I've been chasing Charlo, and Clanton Benavidez been chasing. So I just think those are the kind of fights we need to make happen, man. And I think not only the fight is going to be good, but the press conference is going to be even better.
That's a fact. Do you think, who would you give the edge to in that fight, though? 54 not including yourself.
50 and it'd be great. You know, it's still great fights him at 47 if he decided to stay there. So, you know what I mean? I think the talent level that he got and the trainers that he got and the training that he
And you've been at 54 your whole career, but I mean, you're still a fighter though. So how difficult do you think it will be for Spence to go to 54 and then if he is going to fight Crawford, come back down to 47? Do you think he's?
Oh, no, it's over. It's over. Once you go up, it's over.
You just gonna kill the fans?
Oh, it's over.
Like that?
Yeah, I mean, it's over. My thing is, I think that's the hardest thing to take the body up to a weight, get used to it, and deplete it back down to go back down. I think I don't think we'll see the same Errol Spence going back down.
There you go. That is from a fighter, from somebody who has made the weight year in and year out, somebody who knows about making weight, somebody who knows who's been around boxing and seen people go up and try to come back down. We've seen Roy Jones do it. Now, we know that Errol Spence not going up 25 pounds. We know he's not going to heavyweight. But when he makes 154 and he feels that relief of not making 147 again, I don't think that Earl Spence Jr. will ever fight at 147. That's why I say, should Earl Spence Jr. just go ahead and drop the belts? It makes no sense if the weight is hard to make now. Oh, I've been making 147. I can't do this shit for too much longer. That's his words, not mine. I'm paraphrasing. I can't do this shit too much longer. So you're gonna have a fight, not make the weight in over a year, and we expect you to go into an undisputed fight at 147 without making the weight? Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. The writing is on the wall. The writing for Earl Spence Jr. is on the wall. He will never fight at 147 again. I stand on that. I can't stand. I roll on that. That's just my personal opinion. If y'all know another fighter who done moved up and moved down, moved up, now I give you one in recent memory, Nonito Donaire. And I'm not gonna lie, it turned out to be a very successful move for Nonito Donaire. He fought at 126, came back down to 118, then he fought at 122. We know Nonito did it very good, but he's about the only one that I can think of. He's about the only person that I can think of who moved up and said, you know what, I'm going to move back down. Who the hell is this? 1 second, y'all. I got to stop that, but boy, these goddamn telemarketers, this shit popped up as a real person name. Goddamn telemarketers popped up as a real person's name. Go out and vote right now. The poll is out. The poll is out. Should Earl Spence Jr. just do us all a favor and drop them belts? Let Jerron Ennis get that IBO. Earl Spence Jr. just do us all a favor. Let one of them young niggas get that belt. Let one of them young niggas get that belt. Let one of them young niggas get that belt. Strapped up, say, man, I'm about to make you a moderator. They counted, boy, you should have been a moderator. I'm going to make you a Vans moderator. You know what I'm saying? There we go. There we go. Go out and vote. I mean, right now we got how many votes? We got 11 votes. I got 64% of the people saying yes, he should. 36% saying no, he should not drop the belts, Mike. Give me for everybody who voted no, what is your reason? What is your reason for Earl not dropping his belts? Drencher's Barber, what up? What is the reason for Earl he's not going to defend him again? Why prolong this? Why do we have to wait to after he fight Keith Thurman 2 months later? You know what? I'm going to drop him my belts. Nigga, you knew back in February you was going to drop them belts. Why are we waiting so long? The writing is on the wall, y'all. Earl Spence days at 147 are numbered. Earl Spence Jr. days at 147 are numbered. There is no way that I believe, unless he gets an offer from somebody from the Middle East that he cannot refuse. I'm surprised the Middle East ain't made a bid on this fight yet for Errol Spence Jr. and Terrence Crawford. If they want all this money and they know that Al Heyman ain't willing to give that money, why the Middle East ain't made a bid for a play for the fight yet? Why ain't no investors out of the Middle East making a bid for Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence Jr.? That's a question that kind of, you know what I'm saying, gets me thinking. Like, y'all want Fury and Usyk? Like, that shit ain't gonna sell nothing. I mean, I guess you got the England fans over there who gonna buy anything. England fans, they'll buy a goddamn Fury versus a goddamn ham sandwich. Fury takes on a ham sandwich. He takes down a ham sandwich. They sell 5 million pay-per-views. I guess England, they'll watch anything. But over here, like, ain't nobody checking for Usyk and Fury like that, bro. It's going to be the hardcores that watch, of course. Of course, we're going to tune in, of course. But it ain't going to be no hoopla unless Fury get knocked out, then it's going to go viral. Unless Fury get knocked out, then it's going to go viral. But the reason I bring up Fury and Usyk, because I just think, just to me, I know that Ron Boy Fresh came on and he said all that shit, but to me, this fight is still attractive. It's still attractive. What's going on, and one mixtape player? It's still attractive to me. I think it has a global reach that Fury and Usyk don't have, especially over here in the States. Especially in the States. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, that shit probably gonna be on free TV. Probably gonna be on ESPN Plus. Niggas ain't buying that shit. But back to Thurman and Spence. I've been seeing a lot of rumors about May 27. I watched the show earlier that Ness had it in his headline, but I skimmed through the show, so maybe he did address it, but I ain't see. I seen Blue Blood say May 27. Now both of these dudes don't have the same source. I'm gonna just put that out right now. Both of them guys do not have the same source. I've seen them. Well, I won't say them, but I've seen Blue Blood. Well, I can't say. I've seen Ness. You know what I'm saying? I know before Ness put anything out, he gonna do his due diligence. Real shit. Ness gonna do his due diligence. Blue Blood same way. I believe that he does his due diligence. So if I'm seeing both my dudes tell me May 27th, no lie, I got online, I looked it up. I was trying to see if I seen any kind of dates for it. I was trying to see if I seen any kind of dates for it. I ain't find nothing. So I'm just going off what Blue and Ness said. May 27th, Errol Spence Jr. and Keith Thurman. I'm still waiting for my source to hit me back to see if he heard any chatter about May 27th also. You know what I'm saying? I got me a little inside guy who I mean, no lie, he might be one of the dudes that be calling shots in about 20 years, 15 years from now. For real shit. He might be one of them dudes that start calling the shots. But other than that, that's all that I know about Keith Thurman and Errol Spence Jr. Now let's get to some real shit, man. So I'm sure y'all all seen the video. Man. Like, This is what I've been saying for so long, bro. And I ain't trying to take nothing from nobody. I'm not trying to diminish nobody's skills. You're a professional fighter. You done had you a big fight. But all boxers aren't made the same. You don't get drafted into boxing. You say, I want to turn pro. Nigga, you a pro. Boxing is the only sport where you say, nigga, I'm a pro. One of the only sports that I know that ain't got no criteria. Like, you got an amateur background, okay, you fought in the amateurs, but some niggas didn't fight in the amateurs. Some niggas just say, put on boxing gloves, go to the gym a few months. Nigga, I'm a pro. And sometimes that shit don't work out for you when you get in there with somebody who really been doing that shit for a long time. And that, my friends, is what happened to Romero. I've been telling y'all, I seen Martinez beat up Rolly, and they robbed Martinez. I see Comey smoke Martinez. Smoke that nigga like a goddamn me, a motherfucking a Martinez pack, a top rank pack. So I've been knowing Rolly. Rolly not that good. But everybody want to give this nigga Tank credit for where he knocked Rolly out. Everybody want to give Tank credit for, he knocked out Rolly, a bigger man. The nigga not good, man. That's why I say that Tank versus Ryan, y'all can have Tank all day. I'm rocking with Ryan. I'm rocking with Ryan. I'm rocking with Ryan. Y'all can take it for what y'all want. Call me a hater. I seen Ryan beat Luke Campbell, knock him out. I seen that. Luke Campbell, gold medalist, world champion. Well, not world champion, came up short to Linares and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Pedraza is old boy Biggie's win. Pitbull, I guess. I mean, you want to get Pitbull, but he just a come forward kind of fighter. One style is all he got. That's all he got. Rolly, 140, what's the name? What he fought at 140 down to San Antonio? What's that boy name? What's his name? He fought him at 140. Tank fought him at 140 down in San Antonio. What's his name? Damn, what's that y'all nigga name? Man, goddamn. Not Vargas. No, it's not fucking Vargas. Not Jesse Vargas. Goddamn. I can't even think of my old boy name that Tank fought because Keith Thurman, Mario Barrios. Mario Barrios was like weight drain. Ask yourself this. Ron Garcia last fight was at 140. Why wouldn't Tank fight Ron at 140? Why wouldn't Tank fight Ron? He fought Barrios, somebody who was a WBA gold, regular, whatever champion. Leo Santa Cruz from 126. That's if you give him credit for knocking out a little nigga, that's on you. I don't give him no credit for that. 126, that ain't impressive. That's not impressive to me, big dog. That's not impressive to me. So Ryan fought at 140, whatever. But he won't fight Ryan at 136. Why give the bigger guy the bigger weight? You gave it to Barrios. You see what I'm getting at? You see what I'm getting to here? Boxing is the only sport where You can create a way to better benefit you. We got weight cuts for a reason. It can be at 135 or it can be at 140. And what's taking so long for this fight to get made? I'm telling y'all right now, I'm marking with Ryan Garcia. I'm marking with Ryan Garcia. He mad. He mad. He mad. Damn. All right. Anyway, this is Tank's biggest pay-per-view win right here. This is Tank's biggest pay-per-view win. Yeah, we know Tank got his legal matters coming up, but they ain't gonna stop no fights unless he go to jail. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna stop no fights unless he go to jail. And I can guarantee you, his lawyers already know. Like he probably won't do no jail time. He probably won't do no jail time. Oh! He was already broke before Tank even got in the ring with him. He was already Martinez broke that nigga. Martinez fucked that nigga up and got cheated. Before Tank even got in the ring with him, Martinez did his ass up and got cheated. Martinez. Oh, Tank, no. Martinez was the first one to beat Rolly and they robbed Martinez. And y'all seen what Comey did. Like, y'all seen what Comey did to Martinez in 2 rounds, in 3 rounds? Man, what? I'm rocking with Ryan. Yeah, I'm rocking with that young Latino. Viva la Mexico! Oh. Viva la Mexico! Yeah, I know the judge threw the plea out, so they're gonna take it to court. I get that. The judge only did that to make headlines, bro. I'm telling y'all, Tank not looking at no jail time. The judge know what he doing. The judge know who Gervonta Davis is. Nigga, these courts and these medias and these like lawyers, they try to sensationalize everything. They try to like get all the attention on him. Now, what happens if that court down in Florida, if Tank makes a financial settlement with that person, whoever alleged victim is? Then what? Martinez, my bad, man. Martinez, you know who I mean? Then what? Then you go to court. The prosecution ain't got no witness because they done been paid off. Then the case is dropped. I mean, they ain't got no case. So it's all kind of shit that can happen before then. You know what I'm saying? And if they still going back and forth, I seen a interview with Steven Espinoza. And matter of fact, let me pull that interview up right now. Let me go ahead and pull that interview up right now. So chicken talk, I think it's called like that. Chicken talk. Yeah. So I see them niggas, and y'all go subscribe. Do me a favor, man. These dudes do good work. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't never met these dudes. I ain't never been on their show, but they do good work, man. Let me go ahead and show y'all that channel. So y'all go sub right now. They big on Twitter too. Go subscribe to Chicken Talk, man. I think he capping too. And it's a lot of shit in that interview with Espinoza that's, is kind of wishy-washy. A lot of shit was spoke of, but I want to get to the crux of what we're talking about right now. So the interview, oh damn, Barrett at 5K, because when I watched it, it was like at 800. Shit, Arizona folks found the interview, so that's good. Y'all go sub right now to Chicken Talk, man. They 107 away from getting to 1,000. So y'all go over there right now, man. Sub to their channel. Lazy Lefty is cool, but he's a delusional. And it's a bud cross. You need balance, Mark Nash. You need every Batman need a goddamn Joker. You feel me? Every Superman need a goddamn Lex Luthor. Every superhero, Static Shock. Whoop. Now I don't know who Static Shock villain was, but I fuck with Static Shock though. That's one of my favorite superheroes there. They need to come out with a Static Shock movie. I'm waiting on that. We got a super chat coming in from Lake County, down in the county where we don't fuck around. Espinoza, a clown, a man with a position in the sport and with a network, and this idiot act like he never knows anything. Al don't even talk to him. Al don't even talk to him. And no lie, in that interview, he kind of alluded to, like, sometimes I don't know what's going on. And that made me believe it's more often than not that he don't know what the fuck going on. But let's get to the crux of the interview real quick. And then let me take it off the screen because I don't want to get no copyright infringement. Maybe you gonna get the audio real quick.
Of the day, if this is the last issue, this is the.
All right, here we go.
Give you as much as I can without sort of breaking that policy.
Now, this is in regards to Ryan Garcia and Devontae Davis. I'm wondering why, like, honestly, we got Thurman and we got Spence. No date, no venue, no nothing. We got Garcia and Davis. No date, no venue, no nothing. The only fights PBC do have, Stanonis and my nigga name, Stanonis and Virgil Ortiz. And that's gonna be a Golden Boy promotion card because Golden Boy got the biggest draw on that card. So they running shit right there. Then they got Tony Harrison, but that's not an event that they putting on. Tony going down to Australia, and we're gonna get to Tony and Tim Tszyu here in a second. Because I talked to Tony this morning, as a matter of fact. Spoke to him about a couple hours ago. So, like, what is PBC schedule looking like, man? I know they got Ray Vargas and Oshaki Foster, but that's not two big names. That's not two names that I mean, like, that ain't nobody that you gotta pay that much, right? You ain't paying them niggas like you ain't paying. They probably not making a meal. They probably not making more than shit. Oshaki probably making what? 85,000, 100,000, maybe. I don't know Oshaki like that. Y'all know Oshaki? How much O'Shaquie getting paid, y'all think? 200,000? Man, I don't give a fuck what he talking about, bro. They ain't got no schedule. They didn't have a schedule last year. They didn't have a schedule last year, big dog. I know what you're saying, but I'm telling you that they ain't got no schedule. It's gonna be damn near March. That's why AB left. That's why AB said, fuck this shit. Real shit. AB was tired of being on the goddamn shelf for 11, 13, 15, 18 months. Y'all know I ain't lying. That's why Adrian Broner said, nigga, I gotta get away from what the fuck PBC doing for right now. Because I don't know when the fuck I'm gonna have me a fight. We waiting and waiting and waiting for the big names. Where's Andy Ruiz at? Where's Deontay Wilder at? We waiting for the big names. I know Charlo got hurt. I know the undisputed champion Charlo got hurt, and that pulled his fighter. I get that. Okay, a casualty of war. Okay, but what about Big Charlo? What about Big Charlo? And don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I am grateful for Benavidez Plant. I am grateful for that. That is the best fight in the first quarter. That's the best first quarter fight. So I give them props on that. But goddamn, we got like one sprinkle in over 3 months. We got one sprinkle in over 3 months. Like I get it, man. I get it. Y'all, it takes money to pay these dudes, and we don't know when. Like we don't know what's going on with Showtime and they position now. Now that they're what's the word? Paramount Plus Showtime or something like that. Is it Paramount Plus Showtime? Some weird shit like that. But what is going on? Like I need more from boxing, bro. I just need more. I need more excitement, man. I need more fights. I need a reason to goddamn me wanting to talk boxing every day. I used to have that reason. Now I'm talking about who the GOAT is. And we'll do a show later on tonight talking about who the GOAT. Who the Billy GOAT, who and who the real GOAT. Ain't but one GOAT. Ain't but one GOAT. Paramount merger will get Espinoza out the way. I mean, I ain't advocating for a man to lose his job. I ain't advocating for that. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't gonna say that. But damn. All right, let me see. Showtime to stream 4-fight countdown show. Okay, so Showtime, they got Luke Thomas. I don't know what's up with this morning comeback shit, bro. Like that morning combat shit, that shit, it's like I don't like them niggas, Luke Thomas and the other dude. Like they just don't do it for me, bro. I don't understand why boxing don't look and see what other people like. I know they do it for like the scoring. They have Marcos Villegas, and I've seen Blue Blood on BLK Prime and all that shit. I get it, but when they talking about like lead up shows, when they talking about like doing a countdown show, like why not reach out to like the YouTubers that actually do it? Why not have like a 4-man panel where you bring in, I don't fucking know, bring in this at 1 seat, somebody who got a live show who do it every day. Bring in Blue Blood at 1 seat, somebody who got a live show who do it every day. Bring in Black from Black Fight Fan. Somebody who got a live show, somebody who do it every day. And then top it out with my guy over there, Sean Zattel. Put Sean Zattel in there as being the dude who's gonna be the moderator, who's gonna keep them like he gonna be the Ernie to them dudes. Like Ernie, y'all know how Ernie Shack, you know what I'm saying? Kind of like, why don't we reach back into the sport and bring some youth, bring some enthusiasm into this shit? Like these dudes know MMA. Like they know MMA. Then they've been around the box for a little while, but I don't want to see that shit, man. Like we like Mortal Kombat is whitewashed TV. Like that shit is horrible, bro. I don't want to watch that shit. Man, Mike, I've been saying this. Put the YouTube creators on TV 5 days a week. Hey, that's what I'm saying. Like you could invigorize the sport so much more. And them dudes, Luke Thomas, they ain't got the kind of connections that them dudes I just named got. They ain't got them kind of they ain't got them kind of connections, big dog. I'm just being real. Next them, Black them, Blue Blood them, Sean Zattel, they got connections, dog. Might have a special guest every other day. But boxing don't want to do that. They want to recycle these dudes that they have from these other shows. They want to, okay, I feel like YouTube show with all the popular creators. That's a hell of an idea right there, man. That's a hell of an idea, but again, you running into now you running into like monetization. You running into like these YouTube creators are kind of like promoters. You know what I'm saying? These YouTube creators are kind of like promoters, man. Why would I put on an event with y'all 4 dudes and I got to split the profits? Well, I can just do it on my channel and I get everything. Now it'll be up to the fans not the fans, the supporters to really engage them in that. They will have to say, hey man, we want y'all to do this, man. We want y'all to do this. We want y'all to do this. So we'll see. We'll see, man. And let's go back to what Steven Espinoza said about the fight.
Okay. Look, which one are you more optimistic about? Ryan versus Tank happening or Spence versus Earl? I mean, Spence versus Bud.
Look, I would say Tank versus Ryan, not because I'm pessimistic about the other one, but the reality is I don't know. No one knows what Golden Boy's open points are. You know, we sent a revised draft to them last week, and we haven't heard anything. So this is actually, when I read on ESPN.com that there's only one issue left, that's the first time I've heard that. Because we're trying to get all the comments. So great. If that one issue is, there's one issue left, then there's one issue left. Now, I have some disagreement the way he's characterized the way this has come up, you know, and the custom and practice in the industry, and whether in fact that this was discussed before or not. But at the end of the day, if this is the last issue, this is the only issue, it's not insurmountable.
Thank you. When you say it's not insurmountable, you mean that could the rematch clause be scrapped altogether and just go ahead?
I mean, there's a lot of different options. There's a lot, and you know, I don't want to get into specifics and you know, go you know, but and give up you know leverage and sort of tip our hand. Yeah. But the reality is, if it's down to one issue, that's phenomenal news. Now, whether that's a big issue or a little issue, if we're only talking about one issue, that's great. But you know, one thing that Oscar didn't say, we haven't gotten any comments from DAZN at all in weeks. So if DAZN is absolutely fine, now when he says there's one issue, that means DAZN has no comments, Golden Boy has no comments. That is phenomenal news. That's the best news I've heard all day. I don't care what that last point is. We literally have one point to discuss. That is great news.
All right, so there you have it. So he's saying the only thing that's in the way right now, well, what Oscar said is that one comment about the location of the lead promoter in that fight, in the rematch, if it happens. So Rolly got a fight coming up. So Rolly Romero will challenge WBA super lightweight champion Alberto Pulo and Romero's 140-pound debut. Date in April to be determined, as in the site of the fight. Showtime will televise. Keith Isaac just reported that. Mark Nash, I ain't no Bud hater. I talk to his trainer once a week. I'm disappointed in Bud as well. Why are you disappointed in Chicken Talk? Yeah, man. Like I told y'all, man. Y'all go sub to Chicken Talk TV, man. He like, I believe they like 107 away from getting to that 1,000. Why are you disappointed in Bud, big dog? I wanna know. I wanna know, like people say they disappointed in somebody. That means you had like expectations, or you had a goal for him to reach, and he didn't get that goal. Disappointment, that's a strong word. You know? That means you had a adverse reaction to what Bud achieved or what Bud did. So I want to know, like, where does this disappointment come from? Shit sound crazy, man. How can you be disappointed in somebody who ain't never lost? Nigga ain't never lost. He ain't never took a rail. He ain't never crashed no car. He ain't never hugged no rapper and said this my girl, or like whatever they was doing, what they was doing. Like he ain't did none of that shit. So how can you be disappointed in Bud? Man, that's crazy. But all right, you know what I'm saying? People have their opinion. Because I spent a lot of money on that Vegas fight, renting venue, hotel, and something he put out. We had a huge event plan. How can you plan an event when y'all don't have a date or a time or location? He ain't pulled out of nothing. Nothing was finalized. Like you count your chickens before they hatch. Like we ain't never went to a venue where the fight wasn't already goddamn made. For instance, we did like we did about 3 of them. Honestly, I know we did Canelo Triple G. I know we did Daniel Jacobs Canelo, and we did Kovalev Canelo. So we did 3 Canelo fights, right? Went down to Vegas, know what I'm saying? But before we rented, or before we booked, or before we goddamn told them what we needed, the fight was made. The fight was made. Like we didn't go down there. Oh shit! I hope that shit gets signed this week. I hope that shit gets signed. No, dog. Like that's just bad business, especially in boxing. Cause you probably been around boxing longer than me. You know that these fights can get talked about, and at the last minute they can fall apart. We know that. I get that, bro, but again, you reserve something not knowing the fight was made. Like that, I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get it. You took a shot in the dark, you know what I'm saying? You missed that motherfucker. It's all good. It's all good. So you want to blame Bud for your loss of money? That's what it boils down to. You want to blame Bud because you lost money. Like, hey, look, I can't tell another man how to feel about his pockets or how to, you know what I'm saying, go about giving blame because he lost something. So that's on you. But anyway, so why you mad then? Like, if you didn't lose no money, why you say you lost money? He said, I just spent a lot of money. I spent it. Oh, you mad because you can't get the event going. I got you. Y'all had a big event plan, and you kind of disappointed that you couldn't get your event. All right, I get it, man. Look, sometimes that shit just happens, bro. Like boxing is one of the sports. Boxing is one of the sports that anything. Like people who are going to Jamel Charlo and Tim Tszyu, like shit, like Charlo broke his hand. They had 3 niggas. That fight ain't even happening no more. Shit, Tony Harrison going down to Australia. And speaking of Tony, shout out to my nigga Tony, man. I talked to him this morning. He right now he weighed 160.9. Right now he weighing in like 160.9. Nigga told me, Mike, I'm gonna be 154 by this weekend. He said, I'm gonna be 154 by this weekend, straight up. So big up to my nigga Tony, man. Let me go ahead and let me see. Can I show y'all real quick? Let me see. Talk to my nigga Tony. Can y'all see that shit? So that's his weight right there. That's his weight, 160.6. And I said, okay, we ain't fucking around, let's go. Nigga, I said, I'm in the gym with you. LOL. I'm on it, bro. I'm gonna be 54 by this weekend. And that nigga is like, man, I swear I got it, nigga. I told Tony dialed in, man. Tony dialed in, y'all. So shit. Next thing to do, man, is go ahead and just play a little snippet from that goddamn press conference that we I don't know if y'all seen it yesterday, because I ain't watching. So I heard this is all new to me. So Tony Harrison did a video press conference because they are down in Australia, and Tony he's still training right now. So let's go out to hear what Tony had to say.
I like Timmy. I like him. I like Timmy. I like Timmy a lot, actually. So, you know, hey, Timmy, are we going to be friends like this whole little press conference thing? Because it's like, please let me know, man, because I just want to be friends. You know what I mean? But I really do like Timmy. I like Timmy. I like the people around him. I like his management. I like everything, man. I like that. He definitely could have took an easier fight, which he was already lined up with an easier fight. I don't know why they're making it seem like he didn't have an easier fight in front of him. But, you know, for him to say yes to a guy like me, man, he woke me up out of the dead, man. So this is me hugging you, Tim.
So Tony,
hugging you, man, because you
I'll be punching
brought
back.
you brought me back to life, Tim. And no, I'm hugging you right now. This is not the time to fight.
So look, Tony, you are a former world champion. You're the only man. You're the only man to have beaten.
Man, Tony is funny as hell. And I'm hugging you right now. That is not the time to fight. But honestly, what he's saying though is the fight was like when Tim said yes. When Tim said yes to fighting Tony, that just reinvigorated him. That made him say, you know what? I got that fight that I wanted, that I've been wanting for the last 2 years since I lost to that nigga. I'm one step away from getting the fight back with Charlo. The only thing I got to do is beat Tszyu. And honestly, I think he can do it. I do. Even though I heard y'all was hating, I appreciate you creating this video. Who was hating? Man, you got the wrong. You got the wrong one, chicken talker, man. They can never call me a hater. I don't care who or what told you I was a hater. I'm not no hater, bro. And I always give people get their credit when they got them to do something, or I use they got them the audio. And I also, for me hating, I told people to go to your channel and sub to you. That if that's a hater, nigga, I need more of them. You feel me? I need more of them. But I guess, you know what I'm saying, some people just got their opinion about Mike, and that's all right with me, dog. I'm not here to change a man's opinion about me. I'm just here to goddamn give y'all boxing content in a respectable, fun way. Let's get it.
Jamel Charlo, do you think, obviously you're very appreciative of Tim taking this fight, but do you think he's made a mistake, or is he crazy for taking this fight?
Of course.
That's it.
I think we gotta. I think we need to get management on the phone. I think we need to talk to management, because, like, for him to be at the doorstep for all the marbles, and you accept the fight with the only man to beat the man that you looking to beat. I think we need to talk to management about this one, man. We need to go to HR. Well, we're HR. I need to call HR, because something ain't right about this one. You know what I mean? Something ain't right, but listen to me. I'm not mad about it, because I'm on the other end of the stick, right? So I'm not mad about it, but the only man I'm chasing is the only man he chasing, right? So I think we got something in common. He chasing the same man I'm chasing, right?
And to that point,
the only way for me to get there, though, is to fight Timmy.
And this is, we've said, is a risk for Tim. He will call it a calculated risk, but it's also, as you've just alluded to, a huge opportunity for you. Tim is undefeated, and he did earn that undisputed world title shot, and there's some real hype on his name around the world.
I ain't gonna say all that.
Okay. Well, talk us what this fight means.
I mean, we know where the hype comes from. You know what I'm saying? Anytime you got a famous boxer dad and you pretty good as a boxer, you're gonna get that. You're gonna get that praise. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he's gonna get tired of you, dog. You cool with Naka, and that's my girl, so you cool with me. Oh yeah, nigga, Naka, my homie, man. Shout out to Knockhouse with Naka, man. She a good girl. I mean, she a good woman. You know what I'm saying? She a good woman. So big ups to her. I don't think he gonna get tired though, man. I think Harrison is one of them dudes, like, he motivated, bro. He at 160 right now. He at 160 right now. D nice. The man probably in the best shape he ever been in. He probably gonna be reminiscent of that first fight with Charlo. That's the time Tony Harrison like you gonna see. And I think we sleep on the power Tony Harrison got. Now don't get we seen my boy Terrell Cashapp drop Tim Tszyu. Terrell was never known to have that knockout power. He wasn't known for being somebody who was going to put you down and put you out. I think Tony Harrison power, if not maybe on the same level, a little bit better than Cashapp. It's just my personal opinion.
What it means for your career?
I ain't gonna say all that.
What does this mean for your career?
It's everything for me, man. It's like the same thing he chasing, the same thing I'm chasing. The same man that he looking for is the same man I've been looking for, man. What's crazy is he got his blinders up trying to get to me when I'm trying to get to him, right? He don't got his blinders up for Tim. You know what I mean? So for me, man, I swear, man, like me, I'm really hugging Tim, because without Tim, it was no other possible way I probably would have ever got the opportunity to get back to the fight that I want. So for Tim to take this fight in Australia and for me to go to Australia, man, listen to me, Tim, I want to be friends. I just want to be friends, Tim. I want you to show me around. Everything. I just want to be friends, man. Okay? I just want to be friends. You a legend, man. You a legend in Australia. I want to be friends.
All right, Tony.
Man, Tony a fool, bro.
You haven't fought outside the USA in more than a decade, and is there anything that's daunting for you to come thousands of miles across the Pacific to fight here in a crowd that's going to be heavily behind Tim? Are you daunted by that?
Nah, I'm from Detroit, right? So you saying daunting, like I don't even know what that means. You know what I'm saying? You got to kind of enlighten me a little bit. Like talk to me a little bit about that.
All right, so we've heard from both fighters. Timmy, have you got any reaction? He's obviously being...
That nigga didn't even answer his question. He was like, I got 20 on 10. I'll raise you a dub. Oh, shit. Oh, we got money flying around. Yeah.
Very congenial here. Have you got any reactions to Tony's words?
No.
No kisses and hugs from me.
I wasn't
on my
done.
side, but yeah, good luck, bro, and I'll see you in Sydney.
All right, I'm going to open up to the media now.
When you look at Tim, and it seems like
I'm in a real fight, right? Anybody that steps in around, I'm in a real fight. So I'm definitely not knocking Tim's ability to come in and fight. You know what I mean? I'm in a real fight, but I think the money behind him, the name behind him. I mean, it's so many people that I can put in front of Tim to say they need a title shot at Jermell Charlo than Tim Tszyu. Tim, to me, just hasn't accomplished or fought anybody or done anything. You know what I mean? So they just really just put the money up and put him right there. You know what I mean? But he's definitely a tough fighter. I'm not knocking him being tough, but my thing is when you look at my role and the things I had to do and the things that I had and the obstacles I had to jump over. I mean, he took the elevator. I took the stairs. So I'm just like, how did he get there? You know what I mean? Somebody just make it make sense to me. How did he get there?
Well, I think from an Australian perspective, he cleaned out his own backyard. And obviously, when you come up against a young, hungry champion, that's a risk in itself. For you, you may not get another shot at fighting for all those belts again. So there's a lot on the line for both of you.
I agree. I totally agree. But, you know, for me, I'm just like, he beat everybody in his backyard. You know how big his backyard is? I don't know if y'all can see me right now. Can y'all see me? This is how big his backyard is. You know how big the backyard that I'm fighting in is?
Somebody next to me just said it's bigger than Detroit.
That's the difference, right? So it's still, it is, but I'm talking about the United States. I didn't beat everybody in Detroit. I got there by fighting the guys in the United States, not Detroit. Don't get it twisted now.
Tim, you must love hearing this.
The pool of talent from Detroit and Australia. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now, y'all. Come on now, y'all.
That's how they are.
I'm just real, man.
I'm
just real. See, I'm not talking, man. See, y'all think I'm jiving, man. See, I'm not even jiving. I'm just being real. I'm not. I'm just not.
I mean, I agree though. Like the level of talent probably is higher in Detroit than it is in Australia. I could be wrong. It could be some 154 killers down in Australia that we don't know about that he could get sparring with. But I'm just saying, like, I know that Tony been in there with what's my guy's name at 154. Oh man, what's my guy's name, man? I forget his name, bro. Charles Conwell. I know he been in there with Conwell. I know Conwell gonna give you good work. I don't know who Tim Tszyu been sparring with down in Melbourne and Sydney and all that shit. I don't know. Maybe he been he's boxing some goddamn kangaroos. I just know niggas coming out of Detroit, making it in boxing national level. You gotta beat some good dudes. You gotta have a nice resume. And Tony been in there with the best. Maybe didn't always come out on the winning end, but he been in there with some good ass fighters, bro.
It's not jiving. I'm just being real with you, Tim. I'm just saying, like, the pool of fighters from Australia and the pool of fighters from the United States, the pool is different, man. You know that.
Yeah, and look, I completely agree to that.
You come over here to get the work, man.
But
that's all. That's all I'm saying. I'm not jiving nobody. I'm not talking shit. I'm just really being real with it. I'm being honest.
We've got another question. Yep.
Jamie Pandaran from the Daily Telegraph. Tony, you've spoken about not being impressed with his skill level. What in particular do you think he falls short in skill?
I mean, to be honest, like, what part of skill that you're impressed with? To be honest, like that's my kind of thing. Like, Tim is a tough guy, man. He's tough, right? So I don't take nothing away from Tim being tough. But skill, I like, what part of, when we talk about skill, like, I mean, what y'all look at and what I look at probably just is two different things. You know what I mean? But Tim is literally top of the line. When you say top of the food chain when it comes to toughness, Tim is up there.
Tim, do you feel as though you are going to expose?
So pretty much what Tony's saying, like, yeah, like, skill level, Tony's saying he don't see it. He don't see it. Like, he probably comparing it to his skill level. And like I tell y'all all the time, like, Tony is one of the most skillful fighters in boxing, man. Like, his punch combination, his defense, his ability to fight backwards, fight forward, like, he can do it all. Just sometimes that gas tank don't always agree with him.
His belief that you'll fall short in the skill department and the experience department in this fight?
Oh, look, boxing is not just about skills. There's a lot more involved. You know, it's an all-rounded game, and
Agree.
He might think I'm lacking skills, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm not here for a debating contest to say how good my skills are or how bad my skills are. I just got to show it. It's quite simple.
One more question. Yep.
Bingo.
Adrian Prozenko from the Sydney Morning Herald. Tony, we all expected that the Tszyu Charlo fight was going to go ahead recently. If that had gone ahead, who would have won?
Charlo, easy. Charlo, yeah. I just think the preparation for Charlo was just it was set up. Like, it was set up almost kind of like it was set up for Tim to almost be successful, to not to be successful, but, you know, just like the matchup with Tim and Terrell, you know, it was just like, it was fan friendly. That matchup was just fan friendly. But for Charlo to be coming off fighting Castano twice in a row, Tim has the exact similar style of Castano. They both come forward, they both tough, they both aggressive, they both throw tons of punches. They both line up real like on a height scale the same, reach scale is damn near the same. So I just thought Charlo had already fought Castano twice, and he would have been fighting Castano a third time. So I just thought Charlo would have won easy.
Tim, your reaction to that?
Well, in me and Castano are completely different. He's much smaller, first of all, skill-wise and ability. We're completely different. And
I'm excited for this fight, bro. Honestly, like, I know it's gonna be an uphill battle for like Tony to go down to Australia and get that victory. But I honestly think, like, shit, like, if he really is saying and going about it, he wants that Charlo fight, he needs that third Charlo fight, then I don't see no way that he's not successful going down to Australia. If that's his driving motivation, if that's the only obstacle in his way is Tim Tszyu, like, you know what you want. You know what you've been chasing. You know you and Charlo got some of the most memorable moments in boxing over the last 3 or 4 years. And you know it's a big-ass payday for Harrison Charlo 3. Oh, man. Now that's pay-per-view worthy. 1-on-1 grudge match. Let's get it.
Before you come to Australia to fight Tim Tszyu?
Like I said, I want to tell Tim, thank you. Thank you for the opportunity, for waking the dead up, man. I can't remember the last time I've been this motivated, man. This motivated to take a fight, this motivated to train, this motivated to run, this motivated to shadow box, hit the bag. Like, I'm not I'm not leaving no stone unturned fighting Tim. You know what I mean? So he think I'm taking him lightly, or he think I'm jumping ship. Like I'm training harder than I was for any Charlo fight that I'm trying as I'm training right now. So just telling Tim that if he was expecting to fight anybody else, that's cool. Be motivated though. Like be motivated because I'm motivated. You know what I mean? And when I'm motivated, I'm a bad man. So I just need him to be motivated. And I promised the man before I passed that I was gonna get some stuff back. And I wasn't gonna go back to the same person that I was 5 years ago. But for Tim, March 12th, I'm gonna make an exception.
And I ain't want to bring that up, but Tony fighting for something, bro. Tony fighting for something, bro. He fighting shit. Cause he told it he made his dad a promise, man. And that kind of motivation you can't buy. That kind of motivation don't just like that shit is carved out of pain. And I'm telling y'all, man, I'm rocking with Tony all the way. Talked to him this morning. Nigga, he in good spirits. Some shit. I'm rocking with Tony all the way, man. I got Tony going down to Australia, getting it done against Tim Tszyu. But we gonna see, man. We gonna see. Look, y'all, I'm gonna take a brief break. I'm gonna be back by around, let's say 3 o'clock, 3:05. Gonna do another show, man. We're gonna settle this goddamn we gotta settle this goddamn debate, bro. Like, I get so irritated when people say, oh, LeBron the GOAT. LeBron the GOAT. Nah, dog, I don't believe it. I don't believe it, bro. My GOAT, MJ, man. And we're gonna get to it here in a little bit, man. Until next time, man. Peace out. Y'all know what it is.